Let's fucking go.
Oh, here we are.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone.
For our no. And we've
Is it too
already
late to mute,
begun.
Nick? Can we just do that?
Oh, I can.
Wait.
I can mute
Yeah,
him
absolutely.
repeatedly, to be
Because
clear.
Where are
meat
we?
power, I love it.
Just do the entire show with Nick muted.
No,
Every time he goes to talk, you gotta hit the mute button.
No, because that MFer, because we are only a minute in, y'all have to hold it for 10, 15 minutes. I said that. He would find a way to hold up signs. And I don't want to know what those would. No, Nick. I don't want to know what those would look like. I feel like they'd be emoji.
It's already happening. Yeah.
Oh, man. Or it'd be very obvious lip reading.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
We've got a great crew joining us.
Jonathan, I've really been loving all your videos.
Yeah, he does fantastic reviews.
They're good.
Very cool.
Yeah. Also, the boss is drinking with us, so good. I love this.
Cheers.
Yay.
All right, so this is going to be full chaos. I am not even going to try to control the Yahoos. This will be less a hosting job and more a stay out of the splash zone job. So we are here at CKP Last Call in large part to celebrate. Hey, Fred. To celebrate the LibertyCon that just ended, because we like to keep the spirit of LibertyCon in our hearts all year long.
It never ends.
And so that's right. So I had like a
Just
vague
like the
plan.
song.
It's already a mess. So we're just going to jump in. So I'm going to let everybody whip around, just whip it out and introduce yourself. And remember you're on the internets.
Yeah,
And
don't tempt him.
my loves,
Family
I
show.
said what I said.
Not a challenge.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. Let's be clear.
I have faith in people's abilities to follow internet law, as far as that goes.
Internet law. Internet has
That's
law.
right. As far as that goes. So here we go. Remember, keep it PG-13 until we are, I don't know, 10 minutes in.
10
as
minutes.
best you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
And after
Wait.
that,
There it
no
is.
promises. That's right. That's right. Let Kacey, Nick, or I know. We'll throw it down for you.
Yeah, we will.
Well, Kacey tried.
Let's throw it
She got it
down.
inverted.
A mess. All right, Shady. No, I didn't. You know what? Screw you. Producer Jeremy.
Hold on. Throw the F-bomb.
Heck you, producer.
Heck you. Maybe you're lucky. Heck you.
We're doing
Okay.
great.
I am, as you may all remember, married to producer Jeremy. So there we are.
So that
Sorry,
was an
Jeremy.
invitation.
It
is what
was, but for much
Yeah.
later and only
Later.
and depending on how much I drink. So, Shady, introduce yourself. Who the F are you?
Who the?
Well, I mean, I'm shady. Obviously, it's both a
Obviously.
descriptor and a moniker.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, I'm one of these lovely CKP bunch of authors. And currently I write both mill sci-fi and a little bit of fantasy when I'm feeling up for it, and a little bit of urban fantasy. So
Awesome. Thank you. Charlie.
Hello, I'm Charli Cox. I have one short story with CKP. It came out in their Phoenix Initiative First Missions Anthology. And next month in Bureau 42, I have another story coming out in that anthology as well. And I got to meet all these lovely people in person for the first time at LibertyCon. Yay, LibertyCon. And if you can believe it or not, they are much more amazing and hilarious in person than they are on camera. So here we are.
I met her first. I just need that to be known.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Simmer down. Casey.
Hi, I'm Kacey.
Don't simmer down.
I came here to write stories and fly helicopters. I'm all out of helicopters.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes, I have written many books with CKP. Most recently, I wrote a small part of Companion to Ghosts with David Shady Shadoin up there. The aforementioned urban fantasy-ish, mill sci-fi sort of situation. And also with the Factory Boss, created the Ashes of Antisea space opera universe. And we're very excited about that. And it's awesome. And you should go read it because it's fun. And because I told you to.
Heck
Can
yeah.
confirm it is awesome.
It is awesome.
Thanks.
All right, Oz.
I am Jon Osborne. I drink and I write things. I'm one of the.
And he is out of neither.
And
He's out of neither. He's got lots of things and lots of drinks.
I created the Milesian Accords, and I write and whatever else I can weasel my way into.
Yes.
Such as the Ashes of Entusia
Right.
series.
Hey! Haley, never simmer down. Tell us all your business.
Thank you.
Simmer
I will
up.
not. Simmer up.
Simmer up.
That's usually what
I'm
you
gonna
guys
need you
tell me to do.
I'm gonna need you to bring it back down. It's too
Yep.
much.
You simmer.
Big more shady. Speak. I have so many.
She does.
Hi, I'm Haley. And I have a writing problem, and I have a co-author problem, but in the best way.
You know what this checks out. Yay! Oh,
Yes,
very
can
nice.
confirm.
Thanks,
so
boss.
good. It was the very first one in the book.
Hey.
So, yeah.
I about died when I saw that when you guys released TOC, because when you told me, you were like, "I think I'm gonna do this thing," and then it was great.
That's
Haley H. Gregor. I mostly write fantasy. My current big project is working on Milesian Accords with Jon Osborne, which is what's going on this lovely whiteboard behind me. So that's me.
So zoom in real close.
No,
You
there's
can
a
get
big
all the
secret. There's
spoilers.
actually a really big secret on that board.
Maybe it's
Spoilers.
subtle. You might wanna-
Yeah.
Don't look too close, folks. Yeah, Casey, good job. All right.
Can I blur my background? Is it too late?
Who you is?
I am other Kacey. I write for CKP a lot of the time. I write middle sci-fi fantasy. I was also lucky enough to be included in is it Remnants of Empire? Is that the name? Right.
Remnants of Empire is the
All
name
right.
of the anthology. It'll be out July 26th, and it has a really
Right.
cool cover.
All right. And not to try and overshadow that, I mean, that's the best thing I've ever done, probably the best thing I've ever been a part of, I'm sure. But I do have
But
a book
today,
today.
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 Third book
at that.
in the Blood and Armor series with Bill Fawcett.
FNA.
Yep.
that's it.
No further
Oops.
things
Oops.
even more. And this book will continue in a few more weeks with my co-author Marisa Olthoff.
Hey.
So
So excellent.
there we go.
Thanks.
Yeah, happy book birthday,
Happy book
brother.
birthday. Yeah.
Yes.
Birthday.
All right, Nick.
The best.
All right, mute him.
I am usually in trouble. Nick Steverson. I have 8 novels in the Salvage Title universe written. Multiple short stories in the 4HU, and smattering of other universes.
Including. I'm just going to do that every time.
written in the upcoming, what is it? Remnants of the Empire?
Remnants of Empire. Yeah.
Remnants of Empire.
So close.
With I wrote that with my evil twin right over there.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep waving.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do your princess way. And then I have a story in the upcoming Bureau 42 in the Four Horsemen universe. So
Hooray.
All right, Melissa, co-author extraordinaire.
Right. I'm all over the place lately. So I am Melissa
Yeah, that's what
Olthoff.
she
I
said.
write sci-fi. Thank you. I write sci-fi. I write fantasy, and I sneak in romance because I read and write the same things.
Or
So,
sometimes just straight up
I-
told to write romance.
Yeah. Sometimes you just put-
sometimes I would
Nothing
like
to
to
I
point
feel
out.
like you
look,
should change that and say that you slip in.
Slip it in there.
You slide it on in
it
there.
just slipped in.
Yeah, it's not really a sneak anymore. It's more
It
of
was
a
just a tip.
well-used pathway,
Is
Thrust.
it really an
Oh, no.
accident if you
Thrust
do
in
it?
there.
no.
if you will. Hey, Melissa,
Yes, ma'am.
didn't you do a short story to kick off your entry into the 42?
I did.
So
So
interesting.
weird.
Yeah, who is the main character of that?
Uh,
Gosh, well, the main character's name was Ducky, and that's going to
Oh.
be real important later on in this podcast for
Mhm.
reasons involving ducks.
I think it will.
So many
Um,
times.
Excellent. So many times. And I am Marisa Wolf, ostensibly your host. That's the right answer.
Yes.
I don't
Poor
think I like
Jonathan.
you guys right
Hello?
now because I just
Yeah.
figured something out.
Did you? Hello.
That's what you get.
Took
for
you long
being-
enough.
I'm not even sorry. Also, hello to the Gantz family who have joined us. I think I did not get to greet them. They're wonderful.
Hello.
All right. So we are here to drink and tell stories about LibertyCon, and we have no shortage of both. So while Casey is out of helicopters, we've got plenty of stories and drinks.
Indeed.
And I'm so proud of us. for that. So we are going to jump right in and just popcorn it because I can't control this for much longer. What was one favorite? Should we tell people what LibertyCon is, or do we feel like they know?
We should let the Master of Ceremonies tell us what LibertyCon
that's
is.
a great idea.
Or the Mistress, sorry. Mistress of Ceremonies.
Mistress of Ceremonies. Will you tell us what LibertyCon is?
Sure. So LibertyCon is a science fiction and fantasy literary convention in Chattanooga, Tennessee in the summertime. This past weekend was LibertyCon 36. I was honored to be chosen as the Mistress of Ceremonies. And it is a weekend of fun and learning and panels and networking. And it is one of my very favorite conventions of all time. And is put on by so Brandy Bolgio-Hendren is the she's the daughter of the founder, and she is the con chair, and she and her staff of amazing volunteers just run it is a top-notch convention. So yeah, that is what LibertyCon is.
Nice. Thank you so much. So it happens in June every year. Tickets usually go on sale around July. Definitely check the website for that because they also
July
sell
20th.
Oh, see, I wasn't going to tell. I was going to make them go look, but
oh yeah,
Casey's nicer than me. Put it on your calendar because they have sold out in anywhere from 12 minutes to 2 hours. So you do not want to wait to join the shenaniganery. And so speaking of shenaniganery, which is definitely a word, let's jump around and talk about we make up words. That's what we do here. Oh, thank you, Gantz family. You guys are so much nicer than me. I'm just gonna guess it's Michael, but it could be anybody.
I needed
Gantz
less
family's-
competition. Thanks, Gantz family.
I know, that's what I was saying. It's like, let me get my ticket and then I'll tell all y'all in the internet streets. But that's fine. So one favorite thing. We will have time for more favorite things. One favorite thing that you want to share with the group. Hi, Mike. Melissa.
Yes, Melissa.
Melissa raised her hand. I want to point that out. Melissa raised her hand to speak.
It was like, I've got something.
So ready.
It was an Hermione moment.
Oh no.
It is the coolest thing that has ever happened to me at a con in my life. There were ninja ducks. Like, seriously, y'all. I would be talking with somebody and I would turn around and there would be another duck and another duck. And then I had 15 ducks out of nowhere all day Friday. It was so freaking cool. Ducks in my water, ducks on my cell phone, on my books, in Marisa's bag. No clue what was happening. It was great. I knew it was 4-HU fans. I knew it had to do with my character whose call sign was Ducky.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, it was really sad because there were no more ducks. I was really, really just disappointed, but it was okay because I had 15. Plenty of ducks. And then Nick and Charli and her awesome husband Travis and Marisa and my roommate Leah, like, we need to go up to the room. Shady was there. Really glad I had witnesses. Walked into my room. Haley was there. Sorry. I'm being very quiet.
I wasn't even there. We don't even know. It's fine.
I thought I was having a mental breakdown. I walked into my room and there were so many ducks. There was a duck swimming pool. There were ducks all over my room spelling a very interesting word that I can probably say at this point.
It's spelled out.
We should not have let her go first.
Nope. This is a good base. Good base for the panel. Keep going.
I was next door and I heard, my God, look at
Not a duck.
My God, that's right.
Oh, Moops is toast.
Casey, I love you.
I'm gonna need to call in reinforcements here.
That's why I double fisted.
That's what he said.
That's what you said.
Also prepared.
Well,
Some people have bottles. That
I was prepared.
I will.
Wait, are we still talking about drinking? I'm so confused.
Maybe.
What's happening?
It's all good. We can confirm it was a super, super, super fun thing to witness.
Yeah.
I think my favorite was
That's
when,
what she said.
well, I like to watch. One of those
You like to
small.
watch people getting ducked?
I do. I
We do not
really
kink
do.
shame here. Thank you.
Mhm.
There's a ducky
No
bottom.
kink shaming.
But I got to watch
No
one.
kink shaming.
Or duck
So
shaming.
where the
Or duck
fuck you, where the where LibertyCon is currently hosted in the Marriott Chattanooga and the downtown Chattanooga Convention Center. The hotel, nice.
Yeah,
The
actually, I'm gonna
hotel
go-
is like sort of 2 stories in the lobby atrium. So there's the lobby, and then upstairs is where like the restaurant is, and so there's an open railing. And at one point Friday evening, and it was late, it was like midnight, one of those tiny yellow creatures came hurtling over the railing. I mean, I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, surely no. And then I turned around, and Melissa was like, someone threw a duck at me.
The best part of that was that
It was Travis, and it was awesome.
It was real good. I think that was my favorite delivery system.
Oh, that.
So good. It was so
It was
good.
really good.
I felt very
Also,
loved.
what she said.
Yes. While Casey is temporarily sir not appearing in this film. He went to get more drinks, I think.
We need to resupply.
Yes.
That was a wonderful,
that was
wonderful reference, Marisa, and I want to point that out for everybody. That was amazing.
Thank you so much. I do my best. So with that, what other favorite things happened to folks this weekend?
I have
Started, so we should go to Nick next, right?
I love it.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. That's fair.
Well, so obviously the duckening was part of my favorite, and the fun part about that was sneaking ducks to everybody, including Tony Weisskopf,
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Kennedy.
And Chris and everybody here. I think Oz is the only one here. I don't think I was able to get a duck to.
No, I didn't get the duck.
But
Oh,
actually, I think Chris, the boss was the first person I gave a duck to.
Oh, nice.
The first person
and
that gave a
then-
duck to me was Jason Cordova, though.
Yeah, I probably handed out. I don't remember how many I handed out. It was a bunch.
My 11-year-old ducked you.
Yeah.
She did. She did
Yeah.
so good. He put it on my shoulder and then snuck away. It was adorable.
But I got as many people involved as I could.
It
And
was awesome.
my favorite part about it all, besides just doing that, was keeping it a secret from you and making it more diabolical as we went, and then making you sad the next day because there were no more.
He predicted your actions so perfectly, like you really are evil twins.
Best friend.
No.
Yeah, you did great, boss.
Did you see the Gantz family comment? That's
Yes.
foul.
Owl.
Watching
Michael,
people
well
like
done, sir. Well done.
put them like right there on your book or underneath you while you're standing and sitting right there and just look in the opposite direction was hilarious.
It was
Great.
some ninja shit.
Yeah.
My husband
It's funny.
brought a round of drinks and hers had a duck floating in it.
And he was like, I don't even know, man.
I don't know where this came from. Here you go.
So
I
on that
kept
note,
my drink all
he and
night.
Yeah.
Easy and I had the same idea. We went. He went to go pick up waters, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put a duck in Melissa's water, and it'll be great." And he dropped his duck in the water right before I pulled mine out of the pocket, and I was like, "Oh,
Quick moving ball game.
gotcha. I'm gonna hold on to mine."
Yeah, people were being so sneaky that I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to have to hope that the giggles will hide the fact I can't lie. And so when I was carrying ducks for Melissa, I
didn't carry them at that point. There was too many.
there were too many. I had them in my bag. And when they emerged from my bag, there was magically one more. And so we were trying to figure out how an additional one had made its way inside. And thankfully, because I'm really not very good at lying, but it was giggling. We had to giggle the whole time anyway because it was so ridiculous. So it covered it. Melissa did not suspect, which I
did not. And that was the best. I am so gullible. I never suspected anything.
Marisa almost planted that duck too soon.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I just walked in here and you didn't have this duck before. So
I understood.
no, we gotta wait.
Yeah. Not really good at sneaking or waiting. I'm not like the boss, the factory boss was strategic. And I was just like, oh my God, I have a duck. Must deploy. Must deploy.
Must deploy.
Tell them how you ended the joke because that was pretty ducking awesome.
How I ended what?
Oh yeah.
Wait, before we get there though.
The
So,
what?
Yeah, so Nick had this bright idea because Nick and Melissa had their Space Hyenas trilogy for me and Travis. And so Nick's like, hey, you need to come up to the room and then we'll do the whole thing. And make it a whole big deal. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we meet them up we go to meet them. But prior to that, her roommate, Leah, if you're watching, you are the bomb.com, by the way. You are amazing.
Yeah.
So amazing in so many ways. So she let us in the room. And so Nick and his wife, Jolie, and Leah and Travis and I were decorating the room. We had this whole inflatable baby duck bath. Sorry, duck.
That was my favorite part. Yeah.
Cheers.
And my husband thought, let's throw some glow sticks in there. Y'all, it was this like eldritch horror.
It was amazing.
Kiddie pool.
It was real great.
It really was.
It was glowing green and everything. It was
I mean, we turned the lights off. It like blew in the dark. The whole duck was like, it looked like it was levitating off the bathroom floor. It was amazing. But then my personal favorite part was after Melissa saw all of the ducks, there was one more little present that we had for her on the nightstand.
Yeah.
Well, that was a different species.
That was not a duck.
That was not. No. No. Melissa, do you want to share what that was?
I think Melissa should say what it is. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Record it on the internet. Get ready, people. Record.
You know what? I regret nothing because there were
should
vibrating rubber ducks in my 4HU novel that the fighter pilots, dropship pilots pranked each other with. And Charlie couldn't find a vibrating rubber duck, but she did find a vibrating unicorn.
She named it Aurelian.
It was still vibrating, and I dropped it and said, I hope that was new.
And she threw it.
It was amazing.
It was real good. We're getting some puns in here. Was it a dead duck? Was it a
Peking
duck?
I would love some Peking ducks. Somebody send some to my house ASAP.
The faster I drink this, the more I want second dinner.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm drinking and I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh, that sounds like a personal choice.
I haven't eaten anything.
It absolutely
5:30
was.
this morning, and I'm drinking tequila. So this is going to be a great night. Yeah.
Well, so the real thing is, I was trying to make sure that Nick and I were on level playing fields.
You're such a giver, Shady.
That's what we hear. So anyway,
I saw that. I saw you, Haley.
What other favorite moments unrelated to those comments were there at LibertyCon? Bye, Haley.
Thank you for specifying. Thank you for specifying that.
You're welcome.
I had another one that I was kind of being a dick to Jason. It was great.
Nice. But Nick, as per the rules, one favorite thing. So we don't care about that.
Casey's turn.
Boy, Casey's turn.
Boy, Casey's turn.
Yes, boy, Casey.
I'm not sure how much to say about my favorite thing that happened over the course of the weekend because it kind of actually hasn't happened yet in a way, but I was told to contact an important person at some point to discuss a thing that I might be a part of.
Really cool.
Hold on. Part of that
I gave
moment,
him the last words as that person was walking out of the room. Call me.
Call me.
part of that
was really
moment,
well done.
I
I
remember
think
what you're
maybe
talking
Casey's going to that, but part of that moment was I was confused for moops all weekend.
Oh. Yeah, that was funny.
You're both
That
very
was-
handsome men.
Oh, yeah.
It's a compliment for both of you.
Yes,
That
in the
important
lead up,
person. Yeah.
that person kept telling Shady that she had to talk, that they had to talk to him.
It's
right.
the kilt.
That's right.
Sorry,
It's the
Shady.
kilt.
that
That's
was-
it.
that was me that they were talking
Yeah.
about.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
I
Maybe
myself.
they need to talk to you. I'm sure they will talk to you at some point. So
I just want to point
Maybe.
out that things like this,
Yep.
that should be another one of these. So things like that are one of the reasons why LibertyCon is so great, right? Because it is so pro heavy and so there just so many industry professionals, writers and editors and publishers and congregate there. It is by far the best networking convention that I have ever been to.
Yeah.
And it is such a relaxed environment. And so, situations like Casey's where, an important person wanted to talk to him about a thing are not uncommon at LibertyCon. And it's one of the reasons why I love it so much. So congrats to you. Yay for the thing.
we'll see.
Pre-congrats. We
Pre-congrats.
We will save big congrats for.
Communicated. We haven't talked. So
Hey,
Fair
progress. Progress progresses.
progress.
That's right.
All right, Haley, what you got?
You cannot say the horror panel. The horror panel cannot be your favorite.
The horror panel was my favorite. Can we talk about worst LibertyCon?
No, we cannot. I'm
No.
Later.
The horror panel was phenomenal. It was great. You guys should go.
Horror.
Great.
Sound bits or whatever.
Yes,
Photos on the
horror
pictures.
panel. I mean,
Find
Terry
it. My
Maggart-
face is very descriptive and loud in the
Terry
pictures.
Maggart is amazing, and
Yes, Terry was
moderated
wonderful.
It, so
Oh, he was
Yes.
awesome.
that's all we need to say about that.
I didn't bring it up for the record. That was
You
all
did
Melissa.
not. You did great.
I thought you did.
There it is. Thanks.
Yeah.
Horror panel.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
make sure that you
I mean,
enunciate.
Terry Maggart
Oh,
was
no.
on it. So no, I'm just kidding. I allowed
Hey,
it.
he keeps shit. Oh wait, that is the oldest profession. Okay, next, Haley.
Next. So yeah, so what was your favorite moment then?
My favorite LibertyCon thing maybe came after LibertyCon. As most of you know, I had a reading this weekend with Oz and Shady, and Kacey afterwards told me she thought I was going to throw up on the table before and or during my reading, but I survived it. And then
Did great.
Monday,
You did do
Tuesday,
great. Yeah.
I
She's not wrong.
didn't die, and that was a progress.
So important.
But what happened was
Because
I
all
had
the
a
times
Wait,
you
is
died.
your favorite part you didn't die?
that was a perk. Yes.
I mean, we all appreciate
Feature, not a bug.
Lead in.
Like Tuesday this week, I got an email from a gentleman who came to that reading, whom I had never met before. Then he just said, "Hey, I really enjoyed your reading. I'm looking forward to the books. Can I get like your newsletter and your socials and stuff?" And I have, such a small. I just have the one book out, so getting those like personal touches from fans is like they don't fangirl. I get to fangirl because it's really exciting. So that was probably my favorite thing coming out of the con.
That's awesome. Thank you.
That is awesome. Yeah.
What you got, Oz?
So
Hey, Jolie.
Or
Thank you.
Whores or what
Or what?
or what
Oz.
We're working on Oz, guys. Shush faces.
whores or Oz?
Besides the whores, Oz, how was the play?
I mean,
Besides the
We love you, Oz.
so my favorite wasn't like just a single event. It was like the whole like Team Elysian weekend I had.
Yeah.
With Haley.
Oh yeah.
Oh, snap.
hey!
You guys had that ready to go.
I
It's
love
all
it.
Jeremy. I'm just here
Pretty
to drink.
We're all very
Jeremy.
cute.
Yeah.
Jeremy can predict
We're
us
way
well.
better looking than all the AI stuff that you were rolling. The AI was not kind to us.
Oh no, it was not.
Awesome. Yay, Team Elysian.
Yay, Team
Yes.
Elysian. That reading actually was it was a lot of fun. It was the only reading I was able to actually like attend. And you guys all did a really good job. And you did a good job, Haley. You just looked like you were a bed sheet. Like
And
you were
nobody threw up.
so pale.
Nobody
You
threw up.
looked like she was a bed sheet.
Yeah.
She said
Pale.
She was very pale. Very
White.
pale.
Very pale.
Oh, I was like, how
Yeah.
the fuck does that happen?
She was very flat. and-
out and like escalate over the side of the fucking table.
Nick, she turned as white as you.
I'm not.
He's a Florida
I
man.
guess I'm
That's
pretty
no. All right, Casey. Go,
Very
Casey.
cautious.
Oh, one moment. Okay. So my 11-year-old kiddo came to LibertyCon. She has also recently sold her very first story. And she and I co-wrote a story for the upcoming Remnant of Empires anthology set in the Ashes of Anticia. And so because of that, I may have bragged about her a little bit to Bill Fawcett, who is special guest and also industry insider, co-wrote the Blood and Armor series with Kacey and collaborated with Melissa on the same series. What's that? Yeah, created the series, right? Yeah,
Created it.
great guy, like real heavy hitter in the industry, right? And so I was bragging about it to him, and I was not actually at the panel when this happened, but because I had a scheduling conflict, my very good girlfriends Marisa and Melissa stepped in as awesome aunties and brought my daughter to the David Drake Memorial panel that she wanted to go to. And in that panel, Bill Fawcett specifically referred to her as a published author, and I'm told she lit up like a Christmas tree. So the fact that she had that experience, because afterwards she came to me and she was telling me about it, and I was like, well, baby girl, we should go get you a little author ribbon for your badge. And she was like, can we? And I was like, yeah, we can. So anyway, that was, I had so many great moments, but that was the one that was like, it's my mommy heart, right? Like
Proud mama moment. Yes.
Yeah. So,
and speaking of your daughter, Marisa and I were plotting our next collaboration, and your daughter was there at the table with us, and she had some amazing insight. I was impressed.
She loves the process of plotting and talking about stories. If she sticks with writing, thank you guys, thank you very much. I will pass those along to her. If she sticks with it, she's going to be a powerhouse writer someday.
Yeah.
So
I mean, phenomenal. Absolutely. She's got all the right instincts.
Yep.
She does, for sure. And a little nepotism never hurt anyone.
Nope. We love nepotism in this house.
As Nick Steverson's like, well,
it's nepotism. I don't know what that is.
I fucking love the dirty press.
I never would have learned to cook otherwise.
There we go.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Charlie, what was your favorite?
Oh gosh. Well, I think I'm the only one here who was a LibertyCon virgin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you popped your cherry.
And it wasn't even painful at all.
And no, not at all. And all weekend, the cherry jokes did not disappoint. All weekend long, it was great. It was great.
Wow, that's very even for me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's okay. Travis was there.
Yeah.
Yes, it was good. So I didn't attend as a pro because first con ever, I wanted to get the whole, con experience and not have to be anywhere at any certain time. But I decided to go to the JTF panel because I did write a book for that. That's going to come out eventually. And
it's so good. I've read it. It's so good.
And that guy, my camera's all screwed. Casey, that guy down there, he's like, he was on the panel. He says, hey, you need to come up here. And I was like, but right. I was like, but I'm waiting for an invitation. And he gives me this look like, what the fuck? Did I not just invite you to come up here?
What the hell are you doing? Nice better?
Right.
Did you not hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Also,
right, exactly.
Well done,
nice, Jonathan. Very nice.
Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you.
Yes, definitely. So then Hillbilly looks at me and says, Charlie, get your ass up here. So my first LibertyCon and I'm on a panel. So hey, that was that. And I didn't make an ass out of myself. So I'm going to drink to that.
Cheers. Yeah.
That was my job this year.
I will too as soon as I'm done pouring.
Chris is not incorrect. I feel like we got to hear from Charlie in a couple of places.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's
that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And if Rob's in the chat, him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to hold a microphone, but yet it happened.
Right to your face.
Oh, surprise.
Charlie, that happened to me last year.
Don't say
not a pro. I had to stand on a chair because I got to the front of the room at CKP You're Ahead and they're like, we can't see you. So I stood on a chair.
Oh, okay. I'm glad they didn't do that to me because you and I are not that much different in height.
I stood on a chair the whole bit.
And you rocked it.
Commit to the bit.
Oh, thank you, Michael. It was such a pleasure to meet you.
He's pretty great, I have to say. Awesome. All right, Shady, what was your favorite?
So the Malaysian Accords panel was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
You get one, so decide.
I know. I'm getting there.
That was
we all decided.
Yeah, you're cheating.
The mecha bit was awesome. However,
Shady, take a drink for breaking the rules.
That's fair. Good job, Haley.
Fair.
Good job.
Nicely done.
I mean,
like
legit. I passed up talking about opening ceremonies.
We will come back to you.
1,000 people.
Casey.
I passed up all those things to pick one. So you have to pick one too.
Casey, take a drink for breaking the rules.
I didn't break them.
I
just said that I didn't break them.
I said I didn't do that.
Maximum effort.
All right, Shady. What's your actual one answer?
But
that's it. Just the butts.
There's so many butts, you guys.
Shady's ass gazing all weekend.
Legit, man. This is good bets at LibertyCon.
What's your moment?
Big.
Your fucking moment.
I cannot lie.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. No. So the moment that I thought was probably my favorite moment from LibertyCon weekend was being up on the CKP panel because we published Companion to Ghosts.
Yeah.
That's
Very
very
cool.
good.
And Companionity goes, and then later on that day, that
Why are you
same
like
night.
this?
Why am I like this?
Why are you
That's
like this?
2.
No, it's
Then
not.
voted to 3.
One
It's
moment.
a-
It's 1 moment.
It's a free
Oh,
card.
Ben!
It's
Same
one
night.
moment.
Hey,
One
man.
moment. 3
Yet
parts.
another favorite
Ben,
moment I didn't
Casey,
get to
is that your
That's
whole
right.
piece?
Thank you.
Shady,
And your
finish your
fan
thought so I
club.
can go.
I was trying, but you keep interrupting me.
That wasn't me, bitch.
You keep cheating.
I feel like he's trying to stretch one moment into like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
but
have.
it's the
I was
same
like the
moment.
whole
No,
weekend.
See, I'm
yeah.
really good though because I haven't actually said that many
If
words.
you were
guys are
really
stretching
good,
this
we
stuff.
would not.
I'm feeling the moment a little too hard.
Yeah.
You're really good
Sorry.
at some things, but getting to
Well,
the point
later
is not one of them
tonight-
right now.
Oh,
I got told by a fan that it was one of their favorite books that they've ever read,
Yeah.
That's
That is
awesome.
very cool.
That's a huge.
That is.
and so
But
that
it's-
was
stop talking.
and that's probably what
All
Casey
right,
was alluding
so-
to. and so it was really
Marisa,
good.
what was your favorite moment?
Yeah, thank you. I would love to talk. And it's related to this. So we have this
35
cool ass friend who has recently joined the chat. I was going to answer this anyway because Casey chose something else, so I could do it this time, which is wonderful.
welcome.
So we have this wonderful friend who is a statesman of fandom, is so
Ooh,
insightful about the field
Good
of sci-fi and
term.
fantasy.
Cheers to that.
Thank you.
Statesman of fandom.
He
Yeah.
is. And he's
Mhm.
just so knowledgeable and wonderful and like a highlight of any con that he goes to. And he's had kind of a beast of a year recently. And so a few of us were talking about it, and we decided that we should make our support of Ben very clear so that anybody who does not support Ben can be aware that they are stupid. And
So we
I say
put it
that
right
and I
here.
own it. Yeah. And so Casey was like, fuck it. I'm going to design a t-shirt. And so Casey designed the Ben Yellow fan club t-shirts, and we chose to wear those to opening ceremonies. And then
Yes.
we also
There
had
it
badge
is.
ribbons made because we were like, well,
Yep.
we need to spread the word of the Ben Yellow fan club.
The Ben love.
The
Ben love.
If you will, that might be slightly different, but yes,
Yeah,
the love of Ben. At
Yes.
least
Sure.
it's up to him. The other part.
It's completely platonic.
Consent matters. So we won't
Completely
spread that on his behalf. We will instead spread the love of Ben.
Right.
And so the Ben Yellow fan club, a number of us wore those to opening ceremonies. A few other people wore them throughout the weekend. Everyone very enthusiastically took those badge ribbons. And at one point, he was very graciously thanking Casey and me and a couple other people. And a very lovely woman leaned over and was like, he will never say this to you, but he is so happy and so flabbergasted right now. And I feel like anytime you can flabbergast Ben Yellow in a good way is pretty much the biggest win of a con. So that is my
No, you made
highlight.
him blush.
I did that. Ta-da!
Cheers.
So we love you, Ben. And
love you,
everyone with sense
For
also
Ben.
does.
May I also add that Ben is going to be the special guest for next year's LibertyCon. So if you're watching
may.
this
You may add
and
that.
you want to go and get to know the man, the myth, the legend himself, July 20th, noon Eastern. That's when you buy your tickets.
right
So-
after I buy mine. Thank you so much.
And I-
Love
right,
you.
Yes,
and
and,
I-
me.
after-
After me.
I don't
Right
have
after
to do the
November
tickets
11th.
Hunger Games
You
anymore. so I don't give a
choose.
shit.
That's
Well,
right. You're in.
I think
Casey's
tickets
like,
over
Eric,
I'm
gotta
in.
go.
And now we learn her
If I
true
want a
motive.
ticket, I've got a ticket.
Okay, that's why she's throwing that date out left and right. She's
That's
like, I don't give a
right.
shit.
That's right.
Casey
Let
still
them
don't give a fuck. I love it. Oh my gosh. So
Can we talk
Jonathan
about
is
the
right.
amazing lineup for LibertyCon next year, since this is the LibertyCon AAR?
We can, but let's talk
can, but
about
not
Sam Kennedy first.
This
Oh
was
my
awesome.
Let's do that. Let's do it.
Jonathan is exactly
Was
right.
he?
If
I didn't know
were,
he was there.
If I were a dirty
was.
cheater like Shady, I would have shared this as my second highlight. But instead, because an audience member brought it up, it's not cheating. You're welcome.
Okay.
Drink
I
on my
see how it
behalf,
is.
Shady. You're welcome. You can
Lawyer.
drink on my behalf. So Sam Kennedy is a cover artist. He did the cover for Casey's upcoming sequel with Bane. For the entire, you might have heard there's a space opera series that she's launched with Chris Kennedy.
Yeah.
Something about like the Ashes of Ventiscia or something. You might have heard it once or
Yeah.
18 times so far, and you should because it's amazing and these covers are gorgeous.
This is his
Um,
art.
Very
It's-
pretty.
They're beautiful.
He also did the cover for Beyond Enemies, and the
That's one of
sound I
Factory
made
Boss's
was
favorite.
was only audible to my dogs.
I heard it. It was pretty
Yeah,
epic.
it was
Yeah, gorgeous.
pretty
Dogs
great.
and redheads.
Oh, I put that one over there. Shit,
Yeah,
I put that one away.
he's so amazing, and he was at the Bain Road show. And I think the noise I made when I realized he was Sam Kennedy was probably also only audible to like dolphins and dogs. But Jonathan definitely again, Melissa heard it, so she's got really good hearing in that one ear.
She lives with dogs. She's good. Yeah.
The one ear is so good. It's so good, you guys. Shady, why are you blinding us by the light? That's so weird.
Shady moon.
Like, leave me alone.
I got curtains there, real bad.
The shady moon.
Hey, Katie's experiencing a rap.
It's just about spice. It's just spice. But
When I did that, I broke the camera and all the things on a podcast. So he's doing better.
Oh
than I
no.
You
with
broke
your
the camera,
butt
huh?
or with the light?
did. It was no. When I
sun
tried to
came
fix the
out, I
curtains
can't
and
help
shit
it.
with the light, when I was
Oh.
sitting there in the Bain, the HP Hollow thing. No. Moving on.
It only took 40 minutes for us to completely lose the plot. I'm actually really proud of us. That's pretty impressive.
We did well.
No, we haven't lost the plot.
Sam
We
Kennedy.
just gained a
Sam
subplot.
Kennedy.
Sam
Yes.
Kennedy is
Sam Kennedy's
amazing.
awesome. He was
Yes,
there.
he is.
Marisa met him. She made a noise.
Yep. I made sure Casey messaged that we needed to save her a seat because Mistress Ceremony, she was super busy. Bain Road Show always packs the house. And so I did save her seat, but I didn't save it in a row as she asked. I saved it next to Sam Kennedy. And I feel real proud of myself about that.
Yeah, that
honestly.
was great.
pretty
I got to
Nice.
sit by him and
Nice.
and yeah, we chatted a little bit. He was super nice guy. And it was actually really cool because like Tony saw that he was there and brought him up, and so he
Yeah.
addressed the crowd as an artist, which like never happens. There it is. Oh, so
So
beautiful.
So pretty.
By the way,
So
you guys, that cover is eligible for this year's Dragon Awards for
It
best
sure
illustrated
is.
cover.
Yes.
And you should maybe think about submitting it or nominating it because wouldn't that be an amazing win? So
Yeah,
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
Kennedy for the win.
Sam
Also-
Kennedy, yeah.
Sorry. Yes. But I don't know what I said because I got distracted by That's No Moon.
Yeah. Jonathan, you are winning the comments. Just
You were
saying.
on fire.
I mean, he was wearing
I'm
pants,
also-
so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm also like totally imagining each of those comments in Jonathan's kind of deadpan delivery,
Yeah,
and it
he's
just
so
makes
good.
it
Yeah.
so much better.
Even funnier. Yeah. Oh my God, so good. So I would say, so to Casey's point, whether it's Sam Kennedy's cover of Beyond Enemies or some other amazing thing, the Dragon Awards are one of the very few fan-nominated, fan-voted events. Strongly recommend. You don't have to go to DragonCon to go vote. You just have to have an email address. So it's free. So I strongly recommend if there is something in the sci-fi fantasy world, gaming, movies, TV, books, all of the above that you love, go nominate for them.
Right.
Marisa,
The more
can I add
nominations,
that
the better.
if you go watch any of the 9 that are here, we all have kind of similar opinions. And so if you're looking for something, if you're trying to find something to nominate or to vote on, check out any of our social medias, and we all have it on there.
You guys are great. It is an amazing cover. And I feel like regardless, Sam Kennedy should get, I mean, maybe not all the attention because I would like him to do future books of mine. And I'm, not entirely a big deal yet. So I can't like jump to the front of the line, but
Oh, so you just want to
Some.
throttle his success until
no, just like
It's
medium
all about
success.
Marisa.
Yeah,
nice, Marisa.
medium.
I got to tell that
I
man
mean-
that he is my cover
Yeah.
artist goal. Like,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
he's amazing. He was so nice too. I'm like, no. You understand, sir? You are my goal is to
He's
get
so
to
good.
that level where I can get a
Yeah.
cover from you because you are amazing.
He's really great.
Super fun to work with too.
Keep at it. Dreams come true. I mean, I was Jolie's goal, and look.
Oh no.
Wow.
Jolie,
No,
I
I'm
hope
pretty sure
you're
that was
still in
the other way
chat.
around.
Tell her that
Correct.
she needs
Positive
to
that was the other way around.
Correct. I've met Jolie and she gorgeous. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it.
She
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
gorgeous.
you're lucky, man.
Who's also
you
Definitely very
Very,
proud.
very. And she's
Nick,
smart
let's-
too. Dude.
Let's all be clear about this. We all know that you way outran your punt coverage on that one. So cheers to you, man. For
I know.
Hey,
Well done.
I've held on to it for a long time. So hey,
Good job. Good job. We're proud of you.
Toasting
I got
Phoenix
that
all the way.
that stickum. You know what I mean?
I need an umpire.
Jolie
Somebody
says you
check.
would.
Somebody check Nick.
check his gloves.
Yeah, there she is.
There she is. That was our girl.
I did wish, and it came true.
Oh,
Look at that
Oh,
shit.
sweet.
That was good,
Adorable.
wasn't it?
And then we've
Gonna
got
be
Travis.
good.
That was well done.
So proud of you, Nick.
Yeah.
Can I tell my second thing now? Because I changed it.
Okay.
Were we doing
I
second?
was gonna talk about being addicted to Jason, but girl Kacey like outdid me and started bragging on her kids, and I got to brag on my kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, you
So
do.
My 15-year-old Violet was the cover model for Jason Cordova's Black Tide Rising novel, Mountain of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
She was not
Yeah.
only the cover model,
Yeah.
but she was also the interior map artist with a full-on freaking contract with Bang, paid in the whole thing.
So cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
She got a Bang contract before I did.
Point
I
of
mean,
order,
there's
though,
talent somewhere in the
Goals.
family.
there is, but also point of order. I feel like 2 other people on this call signed Bane contracts this past weekend. Did they not?
Did see a picture with
There were
some blue
pictures.
folders.
Yeah. Who
They're
could those
black.
people
Yeah.
be?
Who would that be?
Oh, who's cackling down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That would be the evil Wonder Twins. We
That's
signed
true.
We
They
signed
sure
them.
Congrats, you guys.
And you were super
Nice.
photogenic. Although, agreed, Michael. I will say, I saw several pictures that Jason took or Jason had where both of you looked phenomenal. The one that Nick posted, Melissa's eyes fully closed. And I was like, yeah, this checks
That would
out.
be Nick
Look,
posting.
I'm
that,
just
yeah.
looking at
Not surprised.
thumbnails going, oh, I'll just pick that one. They look the same.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It just happened to be that she was all like, it was
Uh-huh.
fucking hilarious.
You
Overwhelmed.
smile so
with
big, your
emotion.
eyes disappear. It's a
Jolie's
thing.
looking at the
That's why-
pictures I posted, and she's like, "Why did you pick that one?" I'm like, "What's wrong with that one?" She's like,
Jolie is a
"It
girl's
looks like
girl.
a
She looks
mouse
out.
with nasty
Yeah.
knees."
She's got the awareness.
She does.
So
Also,
I have a
agreed, Jen.
kind of a funny story about this. I was standing with Nick and Jolie at the bar at
Wait, hold on.
LibertyCon.
Hold on.
I told them to change the photo.
She didn't
I
tell
was
me
standing
shit.
with
I
Nick.
love you, Jolie.
I'm standing with Nick and Jolie at the bar, and I don't remember who we were talking to, but we were talking to. Was it Tony? It might have been Tony.
Maybe.
But it was someone who was like, "Oh, you look so." Talking to Jolie, saying, "Oh my gosh, you look so much like our cover model for Mountain of Fire," and I was like, "It's because it's her mom."
Oh, it was Griffin Barber.
Oh, it was
Um,
Griffin.
it
That's
was
right.
Griffin,
It was
yeah.
Griffin. Yeah. I was like, that's their kid is the cover model. So
Yep.
yeah.
Awesome.
She, like I said, she did the interior maps and everything too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Tony was hoping she was there and she was going to pull her up on stage and mess with her, but
Yeah.
we
That would've been
weren't
cool.
bringing her yet.
Yeah. Very
All
cool.
right, well,
Very
A
cool.
lot of people talked over other people and had extras like me. Oz, is there anything you want to add? I waited till you were drinking. You're
Hold
welcome.
on. Hashtag bring Oz beer.
Right.
Bring Oz beer.
Bring us beer. Although, actually, yeah, people did buy me beer, so success.
Manifest.
Unfortunately, the second coolest thing I saw, I can't talk about.
Okay.
Oh,
But
Ew.
it doesn't
Did you
involve-
have a thing?
It doesn't involve me. No, I just got to witness it.
Tell us anyway. We won't tell
Something
nobody.
really cool for someone else.
Okay.
Circle of trust.
Oh,
Internets. I might know. I might know the thing.
I know the thing.
Oh,
I don't know the
that's
thing.
adorable.
You might know the thing if it's the thing.
It is very cool.
That is pretty
Oh,
cool, yeah.
that's a really good idea.
That is good.
Not a
Also
terrible idea.
super
oh,
cool.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, you're
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be
I like
cool.
that. Yeah. Okay.
So,
I thought of other things and then I drank more, so they're gone.
Well, Oz
Like
is
it.
great. I'll tell you that much. Doing the
Hundo
Malaysian
P.
Accords with Oz
No
was
arguments.
probably you know, and I mentioned earlier, since we're gonna go with second best Malaysian Accords panel with Oz and Haley.
Top two.
Yeah. That was
Look at that,
probably
Haley.
here they are.
Malaysian
Great.
Accords.
We're all so cute. It's great.
You are very
Yeah.
cute. Look at all their
Well, I
eyes
mean-
were open, Nick.
2 of the 3.
We took 3 pictures and all of our eyes were open in all 3.
Love it.
It was
Nice.
great.
Because they don't blink.
No. My eyes are always closed. So
You did great.
sorry, Shady, continue. We interrupted.
Yes,
No, that was it. I just want to say
No.
how much working with Oz has been awesome.
he's pretty great. Thanks, Michael. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Good luck getting Violet to speak in public. I'm just
But also
Oh.
I almost claimed to be Moops about halfway
Just to
through the
get the
weekend.
thing. Yeah.
You should do
Yeah,
that
get the
at a
thing.
con just to do it. It'd be hilarious.
You need to
Awesome.
work on this.
just say horrible things when
Well-
people think you're moops.
So that's the thing is that I show up like with just the scruff
Yeah.
when I go to cons and
The
so,
leave beard.
yeah, when I'm back to work I shave. So when I show up on these like podcasts I'm relatively shaved. But yeah, the fact that I got confused for moops, I was like, yeah, I'm absolutely claiming this. Thanks.
I love it. Do it.
Yeah.
So-
Nothing wrong with a little manscaping.
Right. Also, manifesting. This is true. To Chris's point,
Oz.
we all know that Oz is awesome.
CKP
And he
squared.
is our central point.
Yes.
Even Fate and StreamYard say this is the answer.
That's right.
So-
That's correct.
I will say that Charli both helped me level up with a personal goal and also called me out on these co-authoring streets at the same time.
What? How did I call you out?
Oh, wait,
You
Charli.
showed her up.
Oh God, what did I do?
No, it was amazing. You're amazing. The headline is that Charli is amazing. So
Okay, well, thank you.
Charli gave me my dream gift, which I have been like really putting out hard into the universe. She brought me a sword, and it
She's
is
been putting out.
fucking
right.
gorgeous.
Oh yes.
I love it so much.
Beautiful.
And I will tell you, if you were to be gifted a sword, LibertyCon is 100% the place to get it, because so many literal experts, I'm not being sarcastic, literal experts are there to be like, oh, well, this is a full tang and a blah, blah, blah. And oh my God, Jeremy just delivered
Jeremy,
me.
awesome.
Jeremy just brought you his.
Sword, though.
Yeah.
I thought
so-
that was for
Now
later.
Disney
You said much
Universe,
later.
If anybody wants to give me a sword, it would not be
I'm
sad.
saying.
I have to buy myself my own swords.
So step one, being gifted a sword, has been a very long dream of mine ever since I met Sharon Weber, and saw somebody like hand deliver a really gorgeous knife to her, and I was like, I want that. I want to be that. So step one, internet streets. Step two, I was showing it to Kacey, and I was like, so Charli brought me this in large part because we just wrote a novel together, and it was amazing, and she's amazing.
And it's phenomenal. I also read that one.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Charli is a fucking badass. Watch
She's
for her
very
name.
good.
You're going to see her everywhere.
She's gonna be a
She's
superstar.
amazing. So
No pressure.
yeah, too late.
None,
It's already
none
done.
taken.
We put it in the universe. It's done.
We love you.
Also, you have no choice. You're that good. So I was telling Kacey, and then I just kind of stopped and I looked at Shady and I was like, man, we suck. Did we gift Kacey any cool, sharp, pointy objects? Or literally
Point of order.
nothing for writing with us?
Point of order.
We did not. We did not. And we need to
But
do better.
however,
We gotta step up
no,
our game.
just a second. Point of order. Marisa
Fly, buddy.
did move to Massachusetts to hang out with me,
I did.
and Shady
I'm winning.
did come to celebrate New Year's in the in with me in South Dakota in the fucking winter time.
We are the
So
gifts, Shady.
Those are pretty good gifts.
I'll take it. But yeah.
All right, those coattails all the way to the top.
Oh, Rich is in the chat. That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Rich,
Hey,
you are
while-
amazing.
While Rich is here, can I just throw out there how awesome programming at LibertyCon was? So
Yes.
such a great bevy of panels from everything, stuff to appeal to fans, stuff to appeal to new writers.
Okay,
And
Steverson.
in addition to that, the programming staff flexed like badasses because the
Shit,
night
yes.
before the con, the convention center, which was the venue for the convention, flooded. Yeah, sewer pipe exploded. Well, that not really exploded, but yeah, for 6
Like a
hours there was
forklift to the face.
water. Right, that's right. And the convention, led by the programming staff, was just like, all right, well, let's just move it over our hallway. And they flexed and everything went off so smoothly.
Mhm.
You would never have known that we weren't already always scheduled to be where we were if it weren't for the fact that, they couldn't reprint the programs, but we had a key and everyone, yeah. And everyone the communication, that's what I'm trying to get at. The communication was so good. from start to finish. So well done, Rich. Well done to you and your staff.
Seriously.
Hundo P.
Really all of the volunteers, right? Programming, but all of the departments of LibertyCon. You guys do such a great job of putting forward such a great convention every year. And that's the reason why people keep coming back, you know? That's the reason why people come from Canada and the UK and freaking Australia to come to LibertyCon. Yeah.
Can I point out the fact that the Malaysian Accords panel doesn't happen unless Rich is such a good guy?
Yeah. You put up with a lot for me. I felt real bad about that, Rich. We love you.
We do love you, Rich. So agree.
Yeah.
Phenomenal job. Jolie is spot on.
Important point from the statesman himself.
Statesman.
Yeah, the online pocket program did have the updated rooms. So they did,
so good.
Again, they got that information out because a well-oiled machine led by true professionals.
Like true professionals. I mean, competent, which is so sadly not super common these days.
The cool thing about Liberty is the stress doesn't come from like figuring out where things are, what the schedule is. Like none of that is where you get the stress from. It's just, you know, you're just so busy and you're focusing on your own thing. You're not having to worry about anything because the con has taken care of it for you. You're good.
And it allows it to be fun, even though you're on, even though you're performing, even though you're talking on panels and doing things like it still allows it to be fun, you know?
So unfortunately it is 8:55.
Wait, real quick. Sorry.
No, wait, hold on. I'm gonna give a suggestion and then I'll come right back to you, Charlie. So I think because Google exists, we're not gonna run through and do the whole this is who we are, this is where to find us. You can Google us, we exist. You can see the spelling of our names here mostly. I mean, Oz is Jon Osborne. You can
go back to the beginning when I have my phone.
Yeah, do that.
Jon R. Osborne.
Preview. But what we are going to go around, I want to just give everyone the heads up to think about this. So then Charlie can make her point while you think. You're going to complete the sentence. You should go to LibertyCon if. So think about that. Yeah. Charlie, go ahead and make your point.
Okay. So I just wanted to make it clear that the whole sword thing was also my husband's idea. He was very much the ringleader of this whole weekend. So just so
Travis
is amazing.
Fucking amazing.
Cheers, man.
I think so.
Please tell him that he is loved across the board.
I will.
Charlie also, she came to Thanksgiving bearing gifts for Shady and I, which was incredible. So I feel as though I also need to learn how to be better at this because it was very excellent and it was delicious.
It's our love language. We can't help ourselves.
You were both amazing. I didn't know if Travis wanted to be public on the internet streets. So huge thank you.
He was here earlier.
He waved.
Yeah, we saw his face real quick, but
I'm not sure
he kind of poked in. Yeah.
Just, you know. Oh my God, this was a quick thing. The only reason I knew about the air plague was that I was in the room when the AC went out.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
That was so
it was
bad.
handled so quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
You should go to LibertyCon if Shady.
If you want to have an awesome time and meet some newfound family.
Fucking love it. Charlie?
If you are a new author and you want to meet the amazing people that you've only known online, and if maybe potentially you want to pick up 4 new projects.
Just as a hypothetical. Totally.
Just hypothetically.
Not a hypothetical. Awesome. Casey?
I'm going to exercise Mistress of Ceremonies privilege and go last.
You can't go last because I'm going last, but you can go before me. Oz?
Fair. I'll take that.
If you're a newer fledgling author and want an opportunity to network with your now peers.
Oh, that's beautiful. Nice. Haley?
To piggyback on Oz, if you're a relatively new author, you're all welcome. If you're a relatively new author and you are hoping to learn how to level up very specific things like public speaking and doing readings in front of people and selling at a table, it is a very low stakes environment because everyone is so supportive, like the authors and the fans and everything else. So if you fuck up, it's okay because they still love you. So
awesome. Casey? Boy, Casey?
Right. If you want to become a new author. So I showed up to my first LibertyCon because girl Kacey invited me when I think her guest, your mother, couldn't make it. So you brought me along and I flew out and had the trip to hell and my travel cruise started. But I got there having written a single short story for the Four Horsemen that I think Kacey and nobody else had ever seen. And then I told Chris Kennedy I had a short story and he said, "You have an author newsletter? Do you have a website? Do you have a..." I was like, "I have a short story." But from there, and I was not actually an author, in any real sense of any meaning, but being there turned me into one.
Yes.
Helped me learn how to continue that process.
Yes. That's awesome. Nick?
Because, all right, well, if you're
There you
just,
I love you guys.
you're not, you want to improve your networking, because the people at LibertyCon that show up are not going to ignore you as some annoying reader or whatever. They don't, the bigger pros there actually take the time to speak with you, whether you're a reader, a new author, anything, just somebody who stumbled into the hotel and saw there was a con going on and now you have questions. I mean, David Weber that has never denied anybody a conversation.
Yeah.
And they're just good. They're good people.
Yeah, very true.
Agreed. Melissa?
So, if you are a fan of all things geek, if you are a fan of leveling up wherever you're at in your writing career, if you are a fan of ducking awesome shenanigans, you should go to LibertyCon. Cheers.
You should. And before we go to Girl Kacey, also great answer from Jonathan. If you want to learn about great publishers you may not know about, Raconteur Press, Canon Publishing, Three Ravens, CKP, Bain, like so many incredible publishers are there. And you get to hear what's coming up and all these great things. And then also there is, that's such a good point, Nicole. Like it's all the con suite, and it's an amazing fucking con suite.
Yep.
And then so Chris got this quote, maybe potentially from one of the bodybuilding convention people that was happening at the same time. But Melissa and I were in the elevator with some of the bodybuilding dudes, and one was like,
was not sad about that, by the way.
No, they were super pretty. Good job, guys.
They were very good looking. Yes.
Most importantly, they were like, "Oh man, you guys have such cool shirts. I have a nerd shirt. I want to wear my nerd shirt.
It's a strange looking shirt.
Man, you should totally come back and wear your nerd shirt. People would love that here." And he's like, "I think I will." So
it was awesome.
It was cute. Kacey.
All right. So first of all, I did not notice any pretty bodybuilding men because I was there with my husband and I was staring at him the whole time because he's very hot. So cheers, baby. I love you.
That for you.
Yeah, we're real gross. Also,
but in a cute way.
You should go to LibertyCon if you are a fan of science fiction and fantasy. Period. Because you're going to be immersed in it for the entire weekend. You're going to meet amazing creators. You're going to meet amazing publishers. You're going to, do all the things that everyone else said, but it's just, you're there in your world, in the universe of fandom and fun. And it's a great time. So you should go.
Such a great time.
Yeah. So my answer is you should go to LibertyCon if you want to be surrounded by the best kind of community and love that you could ever ask for or imagine.
100%.
There were a lot of emotions going around this year. And not here. But the amount of unconditional love and support and drive. Like I usually come home and sleep for a week. I came home and wrote outlines and did things and was all excited and also slept a lot. You go to LibertyCon if you want to feel like the world is still a good place. Could strongly recommend. Nick, why are you going to ruin my beautiful last line? What? No, what?
I want to say that what you just said, go to LibertyCon if you think the world is still a beautiful place. I'm not going to call it names, but that really applied to somebody very close to all of us on this panel. And it was a very big deal for this person. Yeah. They were in a very bad place for a very long time. And there were some of us that things had to be worked out, and LibertyCon was the catalyst.
It was.
That's right.
And it was absolutely good to see him there too. So
yes.
100%.
And we all love him very much.
Yeah. Yes. He's a huge part of all our lives.
He knows who he is, and we do love him very much.
Do you love you?
But the most important thing to know is that I won. So the end. And now my drink is empty, and therefore the show must be over. So we love you. God damn it, you people with your good things. You can revisit Boy Kacey because let's all cheer for his book birthday today.
Hooray!
Come back. Come back next week.
Boobs.
Oops.
celebrate this book with him. And
God, I love that cover so much.
Which Chris called one of his
Yeah.
favorite
They're
ones
really
of
good.
this year.
Who's the artist on those moves?
J. Caleb. Jonathan.
You're very slow.
Jake.
Jake Caleb.
we once again got away from the point, though, which is that I went. Go enjoy. Go buy yourself a book this weekend. There are so many good ones on offer just from these people here alone. There are 3 behind Kacey. There's one from Boy Kacey that we've seen several times. Melissa's written like 85 of them this year.
Some with Nick, some without.
I mean, it's great. You are so welcome, Jonathan. But
Thanks,
now
Jonathan.
for real,
Thank you,
my drink
Jonathan.
is empty, and so the show must be done. So we love you so much. Thanks for joining
Wait,
us.
before you go.
Love you.
Yes,
Oh,
no.
wait, there's more.
Go to Jonathan's channel on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube
Yes.
if you
yes.
want to see
Yes.
like
Yes.
a recap of the
It's
publishing
really fun
panels and
Want
all the
LibertyCon.
things.
honest book reviews. That guy is
Yeah.
It's
Really
great.
good LibertyCon related content going on over there right now. So go
Just
check out
subscribe.
Jonathan's channel.
Just subscribe. Make sure that those
Like and
notifications
subscribe.
Like and
And here
subscribe.
too. And give us a thumbs up.
do the thumbs up. Do the like. I'm
Do
gonna
the
end the
thumb.
stream because I have that power. Love you. Bye.
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 See ya.